think this is probably the first year I've seen like everybody's cosplay be like very elevated.
Yeah.
To like various
really
degrees.
good. Like
people are getting really
bar?
good out there, bro.
It's because the tutorials are out.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about community, like especially the cosplay community, is like people don't gatekeep how they make their wig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wait,
like,
you wanna say that?
That
to the
sounds
camera
personal.
like that?
wig.
Coming to you from Crunchyroll HQ. Just kidding.
What?
That's not right. That's not where we are right now.
Uno reverse. Uno
Coming
reverse.
to you from Anime Expo 2026 in really hot Los Angeles.
It's not hot.
It's
It's
not
not what
nice
we're
out.
talking about. It's nice.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, guys, let's play the game where we shut down everything that Nick says.
This is the Anime Effect, where each week we bring you the latest news and views from the shows that you love. It's pop culture with an anime lens. Are we all wearing glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For the
we
first time.
all have bad eyesight.
Yeah.
We're about to find out how mini this iPad mini really is.
I feel like
I know. Literally,
Charles
my
Darwin would hate us.
iPad mogs
You know what
all
I'm
of your
saying?
iPads. Like,
Mom,
it's huge.
That's because you're like a dad at the school play, like holding up this giant.
Is your font also extra big?
No, but it should be. Sometimes I zoom in, you know.
Yeah, how's the James Patterson book you're reading?
My James Patterson large font book. Yes.
Yes. Or Tom Clancy. You take it.
But this week, you guys, this is a special occasion. We are all on assignment this week.
Yes, and you get to see the assignment while it's happening.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the assignment.
Yeah.
This is our assignment, and we will be getting grades at the end of the quarter. The Anime Effect is at Anime Expo. This is where we belong, y'all. We are gathered today to bring you the best that anime has to offer, as always. If you're new to the show, we like to kick things off each week by exploring anime's effect IRL.
Just say in real life.
In real life.
Okay.
In real life.
Just, some people might not know.
Are you the someone?
Just kidding.
And then after that, we like to unpack the shows that we are watching.
Are you just perpetually high?
I
Anyway.
think you're nervous, which
Yeah.
is funny because
Something's
Nick's like
happening
the
with you,
lowest
bro.
pressure.
I'm not nervous.
What is happening
What makes you
with
think
you
I'm
right now?
nervous?
You were putting the men in menopause right now.
Somehow that's
Get 'em.
deeply problematic. What you just said.
We'll unpack it in
I'll have
post.
you know that people on antidepressants are 3 times as likely to perspirate.
So you sweaty? Which thing are you admitting about yourself is what I
Hey,
want.
LeAlec, would you
All
like
of
to
it.
continue the intro to the show? We haven't even said our names yet.
No,
Oh, that's true.
It's fine. We then bring you all the headlines you need to know. And finally, the Anime Effect takes you on a ride with our main segment before we hit you with the favorite segment.
Oh,
You stole the thunder.
So you just gonna steal my bit now too?
Throwing off the
going for-
Emperor's
I'm going for
Groove.
one week to
Really
steal my bit.
sweaty.
Wow.
That's why he's trying to take his shirt off.
We're bringing you fan service.
I'm your host, LA Nick Friedman.
Well, how's that different from normal Nick Friedman? It's your boy, LeAlec Murray.
It's not an Anime Expo episode without me, Alex Lebel.
I don't have anything clever to say. I'm Leah President.
And together, four of us
Four
are,
hosts,
are
yeah.
together with 150,000 of our closest fans to see just how powerful the effect of anime
Really is.
That was the most in sync we've ever been.
Yes.
And it will never happen again.
All
Yeah,
right.
now that's photographic evidence now.
Yeah. If you guys can't tell, we're way cozier than we are usually.
Yeah.
I like this. Can we take it home? Wait,
Yeah, I like
Couch
this
is quite
chair.
comfortable. Yeah.
It makes me feel like I can be myself. You guys make
That's
me
beautiful.
feel so unwelcome every week. So it makes me-
Gee, thanks. Sure.
No. You're our homie for Evs. I'm reading the script.
Wow.
I truly believe
I was
that.
actively reading to see if I was supposed to be transitioning or something.
All right, we're here at Anime. I'm putting this here. We're here at
Real
Anime
talk.
Expo.
We are.
What have you guys seen so far? Okay, just for you guys watching at home. One, you're gonna watch the whole episode and you'll be like, why didn't they talk about this and this and this? It's because
We
we're
don't-
recording
yeah.
this on Friday, July 3rd. So a lot of stuff hasn't happened
Or
yet.
it's happening right now.
Yes. But this was the only time all of us could get in a room together.
That is very
So we wanted to do that. And then the week after you hear this episode, we're going to talk about everything else that happened.
You're
But here on day 2 of Anime Expo, what has stood out so far to you guys?
the 100 million Keyfrees that I've seen walking around. I love
Really?
them.
I haven't
Yes.
seen any Keyfrees.
Really?
I've seen a
but I
ton,
have
yeah.
seen a ton of Gakshiaka.
Oh yes,
Yes.
I have seen a lot of
So
really good
much.
Also have.
Yeah, I saw like at least like 10 of them
Yeah.
walking here today.
A bunch of really well constructed vital instruments.
Yes. A lot of really well, like, I think this is probably the first year I've seen like everybody's cosplay be like very elevated.
Yeah.
People are
to like
getting
various
really good.
degrees.
Like,
people are getting
the
really
bar?
good out there, bro.
It's because the tutorials are out.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about community, like especially the cosplay community, is like people don't gatekeep how they make their wig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Like,
you want to say that?
That
to the
sounds
camera
personal.
like that?
wig. So like I saw a Sora wig walk by and it was like, whoa, like immaculate, and then a Cloud wig walked by, which infamously,
yeah.
you know, the
kinda
Cloud
similar.
wig is the hardest wig in anime to
So
construct, I feel.
I did see a Guts like the first day I was here.
Like full-size sword?
Big sword.
Big sword, everything, full set of armor. I'm like, bro, are you?
Did you see the like 10 people operating the Final Titan Eren cosplay yesterday?
Yeah,
No.
that
It was like someone dressed as Eren in the middle, and it was like constructed around them with like the bones and everything, and people were
That's
like carrying it like a like
Pull
they
the
were at a
clip,
funeral.
pull the clip.
We don't have a clip.
That is
Artist interpret.
insane.
Can we get a court stenographer? Is it a stenographer or the court sketch artist?
court-
Can we
the
get a
court
court
sketch,
sketch artist?
And we have our own anime
approximation.
effect sketch artist.
Yeah, get some keyframes going.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
that was
I'd
impressive.
be like, make my jawline better.
Have you guys been to the Crunchyroll booth?
I
haven't yet,
mostly
no.
because I've been
It's
like,
been so
It's-
busy.
yeah, dude,
awesome.
it's been
I'm going there
busy,
today.
and I've been stationed between like we're in the Peacock Theater, y'all. I've been stationed
yeah.
between Peacock and like the JW doing like meetings and
Yeah,
stuff.
surprised we be working.
Oh, we're working. Also.
Okay, hold on. I'm also working.
Are you sure?
I'm always working.
sure?
You can assume that if you see me,
Work.
the work's going.
Yeah,
the fax
it's
machine's
happening. It's
rolling
happening.
in my head.
That's why you never
The
say hi to
fax
me.
machine.
The Rolodex, what?
That's why you never say hi to me when I see you in the hall.
It's because I assume that I've passed a mirror and not.
He goes in
actually
NPC
seen you.
mode.
Anyway, the Crunchyroll booth is massive this year.
Yes.
There's a manga, like a little manga
like
booth.
a
It's
lounge. It's like a little lounge.
Yeah, we got the Crunchyroll News New Type magazine going on.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
go get that. That
I did
looks
see
so
the new
cool.
store setup. The store setup looks
Yeah.
incredible.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
sick.
I'm excited to go.
I mean, I'm still buzzing over the Peacock Theater just in general. Like
Yeah,
the
dude.
crowds, just being able to hear the noise
Mm-hmm.
consistently.
The first, so I haven't been up there since like the early morning because
Yeah.
like the first one we did was Gachiakta this morning.
Yeah,
Places packed.
6,000 people.
Lining up at like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
I
try
see
to get
that.
in.
Yeah.
And as a
Insane.
reminder, LeAlec and I have to speak to 6,000 of those people tomorrow
Are you
on
nervy
stage.
boots?
No, I don't get nervous. Look how cool I am.
I was nervous during tech chat.
I don't get nervous. What is up? Anime
Trying to drink
Expo?
water and it's like,
Starts talking about mom spaghetti. You know.
You guys want to get into the show? You guys wanna do the
I
show?
think we better.
so.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
No. Anime Expo is some kind of paradise, especially because the weather is so great right now. But don't be fooled. This convention isn't for a week. We barely started, and my step counter, y'all. Like I went worked out this morning. My back and forth.
Wait,
like, it's
what?
insane.
That's
You worked out
impressive.
this
I
morning?
worked out this morning. Yeah.
At the con?
No, bro.
No, I mean like while you're
That's like
working for the
American
con.
Psycho.
Yeah, bro. Listen.
No.
Listen.
My health doesn't matter when I'm at an anime convention.
Wow.
It's like 9 cheeseburgers a day.
Wow.
$9
Wow.
$25
Specific-
cheeseburgers.
55 burgers.
55 burgers, 55 shakes, 55 chicken strips.
Wow. But to help with that, I did buy knee braces. So, you know.
All right, all right.
Okay.
I'm really aging up.
Oh
our
wait, I think I
demographic
see
here.
it in there. Oh my god, like bionic. You're like
Yeah.
what's his name?
ODM
The
gear.
Teen Titan. That's like
Guys,
what's
cater to
his
Gen
name?
Z more. Guys, we need the youth. Got my knee brace.
Got my knee brace. Got my knee brace. Leah has to read everything in 38-point font.
You're gonna turn into the Tin Man where you gotta get like oiled your.
I already gotta do that now.
Hey, do you guys want to do the show?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, our anime effect story for this week: the good and bad of anime conventions.
Okay.
The good. Anime is really popular, guys.
Yes.
Sure.
It means that there's a fan of everything that you could possibly think of here with us at Anime Expo. That's kind of exciting, right? AX is like, if you've never been to Anime Expo, it is,
Packed.
yeah, like imagine the biggest convention that you've ever been, like the San Diego Comic Cons, the New York Comic Cons. That just
Conglomerate.
like effectively just anime.
Sure.
We take over downtown LA for 4 or 5 days.
I love how you're like, okay, so to give you a scale of how big this convention is, think of a really big convention. Like, think and just make it bigger.
Guy has only seen. So you guys have anything to say about that?
No.
Do you, so I guess my question.
Leave that in, leave that in,
No,
leave
it's
that in.
leave hanging. Just leave hanging.
So, you guys want to do a podcast with that?
Do you think there's anyone at any of these hotels around here that isn't here for AX and is just incredibly confused?
I think so. I think there are people here. Well, because World Cup is going on.
World
right
Cup,
now,
this is a host city.
yeah, so
Right.
I think people are also here for World Cup. So I think it's like we're getting a mixture of people that are just here for anime. Some people are just here for World Cup. Some people are here for both.
For
I wonder if
both.
anyone went to the Dodgers game where they had the One Piece
Yeah.
cards and
Oh,
were
yeah,
like,
there was the One Piece
what's
line.
going
That
on?
line?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
insane.
That
people were
line
lined
was
up
Card
like
is selling
3
for like
hours.
$800,000.
Oh, nah, bro. No, thank you.
I wish I had that One Piece card.
To the LA Dodgers, would you like to sponsor?
For $1, you can
No,
sponsor.
the video that they played too was like super sick at the beginning, like
Was
on
it
the
custom
Jumbotron.
animation?
Yeah, it was custom
Yeah,
animation.
it was
Yeah, it was
so
great.
cool
It was
looking.
great.
I had FOMO.
The bad
Forgot
about
what I was
anime
gonna
conventions,
say.
nothing. It's amazing. You should go.
Well, honestly, I excommunicated the pair of shoes I was wearing yesterday because,
Yeah.
like, by the end of the day, I was like, I was like,
Oh yeah, we're going back to
feeble.
it. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, about yeah.
We're going back. Hey,
Well,
Alex.
that's a bad of an.
Alex, how old are you?
Walking.
Next question, next news story, if we could get to that. I mean, I think the fact that it is so popular and it is so crowded means that you're going to wait in line.
Yeah,
for
you want to show
anything
up
that you
early
want.
to
It
the
does.
stuff that you want to
It
be
does
at.
turn into line con,
It's a
unfortunately.
lot
in
of
some
lines.
places.
But I feel like 9 times out of 10, it is completely worth it when you get through the
It,
line.
it definitely
yeah,
is.
Like one of the great things about working with Crunchyroll when we go to these cons is like we know that the lines are always going to lead to like a really awesome guest or panel or something like that that we are sometimes hosting.
Yeah.
So please stay in line. Come see us.
For $1, you can sponsor.
Do I look like a sad puppy dog facing?
Something that I found really funny is I was like taking an Uber to like where we were having a shoot or whatever, and my driver I guess was an anime fan. We were like pulling in, and he's like, "Oh, there's Nico Robin. There's da-da-da-da-da."
Crazy.
And I was like, "Oh, are you an anime fan?" He's like, "Yeah, I didn't know this was gonna
What if
happen
he was
though."
like,
and I was
"No,
like, "That's
but-"
so funny to not know." And like one day there's just like 100 million cosplayers in the street.
Hilarious.
He was like, no, but it came to me in a vision, and then starts taking me through the. Yeah, it's crazy that Anime Expo is like it is that massive now, but that's the power of anime. It's the power of God and anime.
God and anime.
Right?
I'm glad it rebounded though, because like post COVID, like I was actually really worried about what the scene would look like.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's rebounded and everybody's like out having fun again. So
Yeah.
Well, we've got a stack news segment this week, y'all. We're
Oh,
going to
boy.
cover what we've heard so far at Anime Expo, and then we got to go so we can check out the rest of it. But let's not waste any more time. It's time to talk headlines.
Crunchyroll is going to be re-releasing Akira in 4K
Yes,
and
let's go.
IMAX in the US and Canada.
been waiting for this to happen again
Yes.
because I have never seen Akira in theaters.
Oh, I thought
Oh, I
you
was
were
about
going
to
to
say
say
you
you've never
never
seen
saw
Akira.
it. No,
I'm like, you're not qualified to be here.
I've never seen Akira.
he still hasn't seen Naruto or Bleach though.
Akira in 4K in IMAX.
Incredible.
It's been a long journey, I feel like, with this one. I got to work on the like home video release back when we did the 4K release. Like, oh my gosh, was that like
That
was
was,
that pre-COVID? I
Yeah,
didn't even
that
know
was
Or was it
so-
like during COVID?
I think it was.
Like
it was a long
it was like
time. ago.
2020 because
Sure.
it first the 4K release first hit in Japan in 2020. So it's just really exciting that we're finally able to bring this back to theaters. There was a trailer, an updated trailer for it released yesterday, and
It
it's
looks
just so
good,
hype.
dude. It looks incredible.
If you haven't seen the art for the 4K release, also it just kind of like takes your breath away. It's been out there for a while, but getting to see it again is just like really exciting.
And we talked on the show about how the original studio that made Akira is like reopening, right?
Well, it's that the creator of Akira has started a new studio.
Yeah, started.
And years ago, there was he had teased that he was working on some kind of like new version of Akira or potentially a sequel. Like we don't know what that could be
Yeah,
just yet.
could be
but-
years in the making.
But yeah, so it will be in Japanese with English subtitles.
Yep.
The English dub will also stream.
Hell yeah.
And if you haven't seen Akira, that's okay. Like if you're new to anime, if you're new to anime, like that's totally fine. It is a really intense watch. It's
It really
it's
is.
got some body horror in there.
Yeah, some body horror.
But it is kind of
straight up horror.
It is a pioneer of the like modern idea of cyberpunk.
Yep.
Yeah.
And not just inspiration with anime, but with film in general, right? Like The Matrix was directly inspired by Akira. So
Yeah.
it's cornerstone. You got to go see it.
Yeah, go watch the documentary on how it's made too. It's insane. It actually is like a
Yeah.
marvel on like how it was created.
Yep.
Like, it's no exaggeration to say likely everything that you like is inspired by Akira
Yeah.
in some
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seen a Jordan Peele movie?
Akira.
Inspired by
Little
Akira.
Bear, the TV show.
Little Bear. Yeah. Yeah.
That was
Franklin.
Little
Franklin,
Franklin.
yeah. I've seen him slide and destroy the shell.
He turns into a shell.
All right. Is the force with you? Is it with
why
you?
you-
And also with you? And also with you.
Okay.
And with you. This one is
you-
exciting.
Yes, if you've been listening to our show since the beginning, we've talked about it a number of times with Star Wars Visions,
Incredible.
which is there's 3 volumes.
Yes.
It's basically an anthology series of different animation studios, both in Japan, and then I think volume 2 was like other studios around the
Yeah,
world,
yeah, yeah.
bringing their like original Star Wars stories to life.
Yep.
And this was announced a few years ago, but The Ninth Jedi, which was a short from volume 1
Yes.
from Production IG, is it basically has its own spin-off coming, and it premieres in August, which is really soon.
That is
Yeah,
very soon.
very soon.
But they dropped a new trailer for it,
It looks
here
great.
at Anime
That
Expo.
was so good.
And it follows from Volume 1's The Ninth Jedi, and then it was also continued in Volume 3's Child of Hope. Kenji Kamiyama, who has been on this very show before when he was working on The Lord of the Rings,
War of Rohirrim.
is directing. He's a supervising director, sorry. Shunsuke Tada is directing. Hitoshi Ito is producing. And the series will follow LeAkira as she trains under Margrave Judo while searching for her father.
Everybody looking for their dad in Star Wars.
I thought
Where
we were
he
going to
at?
stop at everybody looking for their dad.
I mean,
I can call Scott right now. Scott Friedman, my dad.
oh. Yeah, get him on the line.
All right. Are you guys hyped for this?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah, of
I'm not
course.
even a Star Wars guy, really, but I love Star Wars Visions.
I love
Yeah.
Clone
Yeah.
Wars.
Visions was very much like what I loved about the Clone Wars, like the original miniseries from Genndy Tartakovsky. Like I feel like
that
it was
one.
very much a continuation.
Spiritual
Yeah, it was a
successor.
spiritual successor to that. So I think this will be great, and I actually hope we see more of this.
Yeah.
because there are a ton of great shorts that I think you could turn into like limited series, like the one about the twins, or like the rogue like samurai Sith. Like let's get some more. of that
Yeah,
rogue.
like
Yeah.
The twins one was that Trigger?
it was Trigger.
Yeah, I'd watch.
What was
You
the
could put
20s
100 hours on loop of Trigger
Oh,
doing
yeah,
Star Wars
dude,
stuff, and
yeah.
I'd be like, give it to me. I watch it while I sleep. Just
Yeah,
play it on my
dude.
eyelids. You know what I mean?
I mean, just keep
Or
making this
Clockwork Orange.
auteur style short stories.
Yep.
Like, I'll eat that all day.
Yeah, because it
That's
opens up
yeah.
the universe so
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been liking like these vignettes that like major IP have been doing lately, like Game of Thrones with that kind of spin-off one. You know what I'm talking about?
The new
where they had
Night
Duncan.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just talking about like the just like spin-offs in general.
Yeah, like a shorter narrative, but in the same like overall universe.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a really fun way to do it.
Good way to introduce people.
All right, next up, a series that is near and dear to our hearts here at the Anime Effect Incorporated. We're not incorporated.
LLC.
Not yet.
TM.
.gov. The Apothecary Diaries.
.edu.
Love it.
You know, their season 3 is dropping in the fall,
so soon.
Yeah.
but there's a movie coming too. Did you guys know this? They announced it last year after season 2. Mm-hmm. Well, there's a trailer
Yeah.
and a key visual for this movie. And when I tell you, it was like seeing an old friend again, even though it was last year. It's just, you know, I've probably seen 100 shows since then, but just getting to see Mao Mao and Jinshi, and just that lovely, the character design, the color, the wow factor of what Apothecary Diaries brings again, and, you know, having to look forward to seeing that in a movie theater, like, it was really amazing. But they announced a release date as well in Japan, December 11th, 2026. We don't know if or when it will release outside of Japan, but the film has a title as well. It's The Apothecary Diaries, The Late Consort's Hidden Treasure. Yeah.
That kind of sounds like, you know how like Sherlock Holmes will have like different, like the different books are named like after the
Oh,
case.
yeah, like Sherlock
Like this is their
Mao Mao and the Late Consort's
Yeah.
Hidden
Yeah.
Treasure. We talked about this before, but this is an original story.
Yes.
So really hearkening to the anime movies of old, which were originals. But the difference is that this is actually by the light novel author, Natsuhiko.
That's nice.
Toho Animation Studio will return for animation production. There is going to be a new original character, and the movie basically drops in Japan between the split cores of season 3. So Apothecary Diaries fans are.
We're being fed.
We're being
Eaten.
fed.
They
we're
cooked and we're being
eating.
fed.
Yeah.
You telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
Mau Mau solved this case.
So I'm excited for this because, I mean, we talk about anime movies a lot on the show.
True.
But the thing that I think has been so great about the most current trend is a lot of the original creators are more involved in the stories of being canonized from the beginning.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for the fact that we're expanding the lore and it doesn't have to necessarily be caught in like source material.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it with Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
We've seen it with One Piece. Like these, almost like what you were talking about with the Game of Thrones spinoffs. Like we're seeing these little chunks of the universe outside of its normal medium that
Yeah.
you know expands it for people and creates a really cool experience. I'm hyped. I don't know. I mean, I hate that it's like end of the year and then we don't know if it's gonna come to the West this year. Like it's, I just want to see it now.
Gives me time to catch up though.
Can I see it now? How have you not caught up?
I mean, I'm
It's
the
so
same way.
good.
Same boat.
many shows I have to watch
Bro, it's the best anime of the last 2 years. And that's AnimeEffect.gov certified.
Debatable. But it is
Certified
very
debatable.
Well, this year, you and I are polar opposites. It's the best anime of the year.
I know. I was like, you told the VAs that you got to follow
I
through.
will. It is. It's number one on my list. I can pull up my hobby tracking spreadsheet. Sorry, we don't want to age up the demographic.
Yeah.
I
A
understand.
Did you
hobby
say
tracking
hobby tracking
spreadsheet?
spreadsheet?
That's not very nonchalant of you.
Do we need to recharge his
Shaun.
battery again? Yeah, we can see.
Major.
I also just hope that this announcement is kind of like one of those things where sometimes you think about something that you haven't thought about in a while, and then you start seeing it everywhere. And I haven't seen any Apothecary Diaries cosplay yet,
I haven't
and
either.
I want
I
to
haven't
start seeing more and more of it. So Mau Mau's, if you're out there, show up. I want to see Mau
Hello,
Mau.
Mau
I want to see
Mau.
Jinchi.
For
Pull
just
up, bro.
$5 a day.
I've seen more.
We
$5
upped
a
the
day
price.
is kind of a lot.
Yeah,
That
we
is
upped
a
the
lot.
price.
That's
so,
quite a
we upped
lot.
the price. I've seen more Ultramans than I've seen Mau Mau's.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen
feel
more
like I see
Solaires than
a ton of Mau Mau's at AX.
I saw one of
haven't
the
seen any
traditional
yet.
dress Mau Mau's.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Very cool.
Mau Mau's in the chat.
Mau
Leave
Mau's
a
in the
drop a
chat.
5-star review.
for just $18 a day.
Oh my god.
The prices keeps going up.
That's like I make it.
If you watch this far into the episodes, write in the comments, pull up Mau Mau. Pull up Mau Mau.
All right, closing out the news segment this week is not something that happened at Anime Expo, but it happened this week, which is that Naruto is getting a non-verbal live action show in Japan. It is a stage production coming to Kyoto's Minamiza Theater from February to June of 2027.
So what does that mean?
There's no speaking lines. It's a non-verbal show, so it's done with action, acrobatics, aerial performances, illusions.
Very like
Projection,
theater.
yeah,
Yeah.
very
Little Cirque du
kabuki.
Soleil.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cirque du Soleil.
And
This key visual is crazy.
It looks pretty sick.
Pull it up.
It's
Click the link.
insane.
Click the
Okay,
link. Let me
okay,
see that.
okay,
Let me see
okay,
that.
okay.
Whoa!
Right?
Yeah.
Talk about a good
Right?
wig.
That key
Looks
crazy.
so good.
Crazy.
And then the key visual, of
Wow.
course.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Right?
Yeah, key visual
So,
goes hard.
should we plan a trip? How do we get
Yeah,
that approved?
let's go.
How do we get approved for the four of us to go see this
I
show?
don't know.
Let's interview the cast.
That's our aerial performances.
For
of
just
flight.
$65 a day, you can
you can
send
pay our way to go see the nonverbal.
Folks, we've
Naruto.
almost hit our fundraising goal, but we need you.
We need you.
specifically you.
Phones are live now.
You can see them on the screen here. All the phones. Look at all these
Raw
phones.
time.
You got so many phones.
All right. If you want to stay up to date with anime's biggest updates, the Crunchyroll News team has got you covered.
If you can't wait for our episode next week, which you should anyway, but in the meantime, go to Crunchyroll News. You can check out all of our Anime Expo coverage, including what Crunchyroll announced at the show.
I'm sure it was fun.
You know what I mean?
We can finally talk about Oscar Mayer, the animation.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thanks
Super
as-
Weenie Hut Jr.
Thanks as always to
another
the
world.
Crunchyroll News crew. LeAlec, it's a different show this week, right? We talked about the news. We had way too much fun at the beginning of the episode before we even said our names. But we can't close out our Anime Expo special episode without the thing that you do best.
Oh boy, that means it's time for fan service! Hell yeah. From Shaun,
What's up, Shaun? Another Shaun?
another Shaun.
Big
This-
Shaun, regular Shaun.
Our collection of Shaun is growing. Which anime would you want to see get a game that's similar to Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh.
Hold on, could you finish the question? I see here there's a hashtag and then there's some text after.
Oh,
no,
here
get outta
we
here, dog.
go, bro.
Get outta here, dog.
Alex?
No.
Alex?
No.
Why don't you say it since you're chomping at the bit? It
I hate
feels
it
so
here.
wrong.
Thanks for keeping the light alive, Shaun.
Hashtag palm to face.
All right, Leah. You get to answer this first.
Okay, what anime would I... So they're talking about something that has like a play style similar to D&D with like a
Isometric CRPG style.
plan-based, like turn-based combat based
party
on
system.
dice rolls.
The party system.
Okay, that's a good one. Honestly, it has to be one where they're going on an adventure of some kind.
Can't say free run challenge. Can't say delicious and dungeon challenge either.
Can't name an anime challenge.
Can't say Attack on Titan.
But Freeman's gonna be. Wait, hold on. You're taking all of my
Free run's too
options.
easy. Free run's too easy.
Freeman is incredibly
Yeah, you can have delicious and dungeon if you want.
Okay, we'll say Delicious in Dungeon. It can be a dungeon delving game.
Layers, maybe
Where you
procedurally
craft,
generated. Yeah.
you can craft in that game.
Yep.
You know, like craft potions, craft food for your party. I think that'd be really fun.
recruit monsters to your party and then
Eat them. Yeah.
However, before you tied my hands, I would have said Freyrin because
I know. That's why I said it.
Yeah, don't say Freyrin challenge. But yeah, that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I agree with that.
Especially
LeAlec
since
Murray.
they have the full party. You've got the cleric, you've got the wizard, you've got the knight, you know? It's all there.
LeAlec Murray. LeAlec Murray.
That was worse.
Okay, here comes the Joker.
That was
Here
worse.
comes Mark Hamill's Joker once
Yeah,
again.
you're about
We'll
to-
never
Not one
escape
bit.
That
him.
was,
I have one bit. That's all
You have
I
a demon
got.
inside you
About
that
to
wants
ask
to
us
be
these
Mark
riddles
Hamill's
3.
Joker.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's
Tell
happening. He's gonna
me-
have us looking for Riddler trophies.
Yeah.
after this.
Tell me your choice.
Not the Riddler
The
trophies.
Riddler trophies. The SSSS series.
Oh.
So
Okay.
a mecha CRPG.
Yeah.
How would that work with the scale of a mecha?
So I think you could treat, because each member of like Dynazenon and Gridman have like their respective like attachments to like Gridman or like the core of Dynazenon, so you can have them as different classes. And your actual like you can do solo missions, you can do like, but the end game is always going to be like your giant robot thing, right? So
Okay.
you're fighting the kaiju like at the end of whatever your big.
Ooh.
Oh, so maybe you like
Oh.
it's like you have regular scale and then
Yep.
whoop,
Then
and it's
it
like
zooms out.
monster scale.
Yeah, because especially in the Ultraman thing, or the Gridman.
Oh, here we
thing,
go, Ultraman.
Well, you do
can,
fight
like-
dragons in BG3, so
you
there's
can
the scale.
like he scales like as a hero.
That's pretty cool,
So yeah,
actually.
so I think you could actually do something like that.
I like
think
that.
it'd be pretty
I'm in.
cool, yeah.
I'm gonna give you $60 after this. 'Cause I wanna play that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, let's get the Kickstarter going.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
does
then-
Alex think that games cost $60 to make because that's how much they cost to buy?
Yeah. Why would that be different?
Find out next week on the anime. Why would that be
Find out
different?
next time.
It's 1-to-1.
Oh, sweet summer child. We have so much to talk about. Alex, you're not a child.
Yeah,
what is-
we talked about the demographic already.
What's your pick
child.
for this?
So I'm gonna go a little darker. I would
Oh.
love to see Sentenced to be a Hero in this style. I think that would be kind of the perfect environment.
Wow.
There'd be so much like narrative and role playing as well as
Yeah,
part of that
different
too.
gods, too.
Yeah, different
Hell
gods.
yeah.
You could get different blessings.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then, like,
bro.
as your party, as you keep failing, like your party keeps losing
to
their
respond.
mind more and more, and so
Wow.
you
So
have
you
to
add
kind
a-
of balance that
you add a
element of
mania
the party.
mechanic?
Yeah, so
dude.
give me
Hell
that.
yeah.
Here's $60 more.
Right.
Go ahead and make that.
I'm handing you $60 when this is over. Young Nicholas.
One Piece. That's my pick for this. 'Cause I tried to go outside
Okay.
the realm of fantasy,
Yeah.
right? Like kind of like what you did with Mecha, and just the existing world of One Piece. I mean, the
Lots
Straw
of
Hats
arcs.
basically have classes.
Yeah.
That-
Right,
that's
like
true.
Luffy's like DPS.
And Luffy basically recruits them like he's
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
like
Frankie,
he's in a
Jinbei are
D&D.
tanks. Like
Yeah.
Sanji's like basically a bard.
Yeah.
Usopp is ranged. Oh yeah, Brook.
Brook is Brook is the one. Sanji would be the fighter.
He could be the
Sanji
fighter.
would be the fighter.
Yeah, you're right. Alex is like you fool.
It's like, is this a bit?
You fool.
It's a
It's
bit.
because I just got to Brook in the anime.
Oh, did
Like
you?
I'm in Thriller Bark right
Nice,
now.
nice.
But just thinking about like different open areas inspired by the like major arcs of the series, you could have an open section where they're on the ship and moving to different areas, maybe fighting like sea monsters and stuff along the way and other pirates.
Ooh, what's that game where
yeah,
you
you
like
do, like,
work as
upgrade your
like a
ship.
ship captain? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Assassin's
work
Creed
as a
Black
ship
Flag.
captain?
No. It's like
Dave
an
the Diver?
RPG like simulator where you're like the captain of a ship. I've seen people stream that. It's
Sea of
super fun.
Thieves?
See if thieves.
That might be it.
Is it like kind of cartoony?
I think so.
Sea of Thieves probably.
I
That's
see
a
it in
good
my
game.
mind's eye.
So anyway, yeah, my pick, One Piece.
Man, that's a really good pick.
I want to play all these.
Yep.
All the way around.
More anime games that aren't arena fighters,
Please.
but also keep doing those too because I do like them.
Also, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like those too. Yeah.
And if I can brag on the watchers of this show a little bit, they ask really good questions.
They
I
do.
mean, like
Yeah.
these are some really good discussions that we get sparked. So if you want to submit a question to us that we might read on the show, you can go to our question forum at got.cr/anime effect questions.
One more time.
Oh, I was gonna run it back, homie.
That's what I was saying. One more time.
GOT.CR/anime effect questions. And we might read one on the show.
We gotta go. We got stuff to do.
A lot of stuff.
We have
Yeah.
assignments.
We actually have
By the way,
time.
it's him with the
Oh my god.
Oh, that was when we were in
Wait, it's
Mexico.
playing music, listen.
Oh, it's a little video. What the? Oh God,
An
Alex.
art wait, I can't get it to stop. How do I get it to stop? Here's him eating an egg.
Oh, that's Julio.
There is okay.
Alex,
Very-
please. Alex, will you drop your
It's time to go.
iPod?
It's time to go. You guys gotta drop
Wait,
your iPod.
I legit don't know how to stop
Alex,
it. Okay.
please, for the love
We've
of
gotta
all
go.
Chris
End
Holy,
this show,
take us
please.
out. Take us out.
Based on what you've just seen, I have to sincerely thank you for joining us for another episode of the Anime Effect, brought to you by Crunchyroll. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode or a Nick slideshow.
Okay, if you liked what you heard today,
I sure hope
by
you
the
guys
grace of God, you haven't left the Anime Effect a review anywhere you're listening to it, we've got a quick request, especially in the spirit of Anime Expo.
Yes.
You know, fans helping fans.
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and drop us some love in the ratings? You know, it'll help us
Do they
out.
still do this?
Like this? Yes.
The children? Okay.
The children.
The chill.
Hello, fellow children. We want nothing more than that 5-star review. I'm gonna say,
For just
For just $100.
listen, guys. We appreciate it. We love it. Thank you for writing in. We love reading comments from you and all of that. So that helps us out. And-
got.cr/anime effect
Yeah.
questions. That is
We might read one. Yep.
got.cr/anime effect questions.
Capiche.
The Anime Effect is hosted by me. Oh, who does that? By me,
You apparently.
Nick Friedman,
Gross.
Leah President, LeAlec Murray, and Alex Lebel. And to
That's
all of
them.
our lovely other hosts that are running around this convention.
I saw most of them.
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Yeah.
Just running around. We're all running
Ali,
around like
Jocelyn,
crazy.
Siobhan. We're all here.
I
The
haven't
gang.
seen Haley yet.
Haley's not here.
Haley's not
Haley's
here.
not
I haven't seen Haley
Oh.
Diva down.
This show is executive produced, believe it or not, by me and Leah. Actually.
And you wonder why they have 2 credits.
Our showrunner is Megan Peters, our marketing producer, Carla Solorzano, and as always, a special thanks to regular Shaun, aka Man in the Chair, aka Shaun Michael Cologne, for editing and mixing this week's episode. Our on-site director for this special episode is Emily Dre. Always love working with Emily. What else
That's
is there to
it.
say?
That's
What are
short
we gonna
and
do? We're gonna
sweet.
be back next week,
And
right?
sponsored by people like you.
We will be brought to you by people. We will be back next week. There's nothing you can do about it, clearly.
Literally 0.
And I really want to take these comfy chairs home.
Same.
So we'll see if that works out for us. But
There's a lot of pillows. I'm feeling very.
But
my lumbar is supported.
until then, we love you.
Later days, y'all. We will see you next Friday.